It's day 2 of building an LMS as a marketer. Here's where I'm up to. So last time I worked out our learning strategy, so now it's time for the nuts and bolts stuff, which is getting Tocha ready behind the scenes. In this video, I'm walking you through the essential admin tasks every Tocha site needs before users start showing up. I've listed out a bit of a checklist that I'm going to run through. So first up is access. I'm talking admin rights, roles, setup, etc. How are people going to get access to the LMS? Do you want to allow self sign up, use single sign on, or import users manually? It's key to get this right from the start. So for us, we're going to do manual uploads. While we have L&D professionals, our team is quite small and we don't want one individual designated to run internal L&D. So the setup shouldn't be too time consuming, basically. What we probably will have is some automation set up so we can automatically share the right content with any new starters. Next is branding. We're going to do that in one separate video, so we'll skip that one for now. Next, we need to build a structure to set up our organisational hierarchy. So that's sorting out our teams, departments, etc. So let's get started on that. So I'll go into site admin, organisations, and create our main departments. In Tocha, organisations represent where people sit in the business, things like departments, reporting lines, or cost centres. So this is the right place to set that up. For us, we're creating the LMS for our whole team, so I want to split it into different departments, for example, marketing, sales, and development. So I'll set them up here. Okay, so I'll create, as I've just said, marketing, sales, and development. Now, each user can be assigned to the right department, which means we can target learning, reporting, and automation properly later on. This will really help with reporting and automation later, so I can compare activity and progress across departments. Okay, so now let's move on to audiences. Audiences group users so we can automate enrollment and content delivery. So I'm setting up a dynamic rule-based audience, so users are added automatically based on their details. So in Tocha, audiences can be built using things like organisations, positions, profile fields, or location. So I'll start by creating department-based audiences using the organisation we just set up. Okay, so let's go to site admin and then audiences. Then we'll go on add new audience, give it a name and add a rule. So for this one, it would be organisation equals marketing, and repeat this for sales and developers as well. I can also create location-based audiences. For example, I'll set one up called UK team, and the rule for that one would be profile field location equals UK. Okay, now anyone assigned to the right organisation or location will automatically join the correct audience, which makes enrolment and content sharing much easier to manage. Now let's get on to adding users. For a few people, I can do this manually. For bigger teams, you can import a CSV, which will save a lot of time. I also want profile fields filled, like location and department as well. So let's go to site admin, users, then accounts. Here I can add a new user. I'll enter a couple of details like name, email, etc. And then I'll save. So now me, Helen, will be added in the marketing department and the UK team, so that's great. And you do this for the other users as well, but of course, I will suggest that you use a CSV when there's more than a few people, because this can become very, very labour intensive, very, very fast. Okay, that's perfect. And then to dive specifically into roles, when we've added our users, we can assign roles. So this is where you can assign someone to be an admin or course creator to the relevant user or team. So that way you can give them permissions without risking system level changes. You can make managers in Tocha either manually via using a user's profile by specifying a manager or through the HR import file. That powers dashboards like My Team and helps with reporting on your people as well. Okay, and there you have it. The key backend set up to get your Tocha platform up and running, from branding and structure to roles, managers, and automation. So that's great. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, actually. So, day two is officially done. We've got the organizational structure in place, audience set up by department, location, and all of our users have their profiles, fields filled. We've also sorted roles and permissions so the right people can access the right things like admins, course creators, and managers. With all that done now, our Tocha LMS is ready to start building properly with learning plans, courses, and more. But first, let's not skip the important step, which I love, which is branding. So stay tuned for day three, where I'll be diving into one of my favourite topics. We'll start off with the basics, don't worry, and yeah, I'll see you then.